How formations work in KingShot, a complete beginner's guide. So basically, formations in KingShot, these are how you distribute your available troop slots among the three troop types like infantry, cavalry, and archers when sending a rally, marching, or garrisoning. So the percentage you set affect how your troops perform, which units absorb damage, and which deal damage. So basically how buffs from heroes are applied as well. So, for the troop types and their roles, basically starting with the infantry, I don't have other troops right now since this account is quite low. But for the tank and frontline, high HP defense soak damage so others survive. So this will lower your damage output if too many your damage dealers are going to be weak, so that is the weakness. For the cavalry though, this is balanced, so flanking roll, moderate damage, decent stats, good for countering archers. So this is basically between tankiness and damage. So with that, there is the weakness of vulnerable to infantries. Too many may reduce the total damage. And finally, for the archers, these are the damage dealers. So high DPS, ideal for hitting weak targets from a distance. But with the weakness of low defense and HP, if front line falls, like the tanks, as mentioned, archers will pass too quickly. But you can always go ahead and adjust formation to counter what your opponent is sending. So there's the rock paper scissors counter system in KingShot. So it's infantry over cavalry, cavalry over archers, and archers over infantries. That means you can just adjust formation to counter what your opponent is sending, just as I said like a few seconds ago. So to adjust formations, you can do this whenever the enemy is sending lots of infantry. You can adjust your archers. If they send me archers, increase cavalry, and always keep some presence of all three in your formation, at least 5% of each of every section. Because hero buffs often depend on having that troop type present. So leaving one outweighs the buffs, so make sure to have just a little at least. So mistakes for new players often make using same formation in all situations instead of adjusting depending on what you're going against, failing to scout enemy formation as well, and neglecting hero matching. Sending heroes whose buff don't align with your troop mix will waste your potential on those victories. So to get better with formations, you can start with a 50-20-30 default formation and learn how it fares with your battles, and you'll definitely learn more strategies the longer your battles go and the more battles you have. You can record your battles again to basically read the reports to see which formations win or lose and which works best in your matchup. Match your heroes against your formation, as we mentioned, and periodically reevaluate as your heroes and troops get stronger and new ones unlock. Optimal formations may shift since they will have different skills and whatnot. But hopefully this can help you, and if it can, please like and subscribe for more videos like this, and that's all.